Ciao Internet, Axin here, and today I want to discuss something that I usually don't discuss on my channel because I'm not a big Nintendo gamer, but I wanna talk about Nintendo a little bit. Um, of course, they just released the new Zelda game, so Tears of the Kingdom. It's doing great. It's reviewing extremely well. I would say almost perfectly, basically, and it's selling like crazy. Everybody wants to play it, and for good reasons, I would say, right? And I don't want to just celebrate the game. I would say that it needs to be celebrated, but I'm not here just to celebrate the game and to gush about it. I wanna tackle this news in a bit of a different angle than everybody else, just because I'm primarily a PC gamer and I have some things to say about this like gaming event, which is the release of a new Zelda open world game, right? So I played the game a little bit. I know maybe I'm like 3 to 4 hours in or something like that, and I gotta say it's just amazing. It's just pure 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 fun, pure gameplay bliss, pure excitement, pure discovery, and everything gaming should be, right? It's just super fun, and the attention to the details that they have in building this world, it's just amazing. But I don't want to focus on this in the video. I want to focus on different things, and this is the main reason I wanted to do this video. The fact that I really love this game, and at the same time I really 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 hate Nintendo. I hate the guts of Nintendo. And why is that so? The Switch is a great console, right? It's a great console in many ways, but it has its flaws. So the Switch as a console did many great things to the industry, and did even more great things to Nintendo, right? It's commercial success for Nintendo. Everybody and their grandmas has one. Everybody uses it. In Japan, it has been like it's basically ubiquitous, and yeah, and they kept like pumping really good games for the console, so it's doing great, right? But the thing is, the main flaw about the Nintendo Switch, it's of course performance, right? And why I'm so angry about this. Even though in the reviews everybody said that performance for this game are actually good, but they are good like in the context of running on a Nintendo Switch, right? And that means it's kind of a steady 30 frame per second experience, right? And I'm mad about this. I'm not mad because it doesn't like run at 60 or more on the Switch, because it's basically impossible. I'm mad because this game would benefit so much from higher performance, because it is exploring, of course. It is not like a very fast-paced game, but it is at like at some moments, in some places, you need to be quick. You need to be to make decisions on the fly. The combat is very actiony. It's snappy. It's real time. So I would say that it kind of needs like responsive controls, and trying it, I felt the need to have more responsive controls. Also, I felt the need to watch all these beautiful animations for the characters and for the enemies and stuff, because all of it is beautifully animated. But at 30 FPS, the animation, you just don't see them very clearly. They're not as fluid as they could be. They're not. Yeah, you can see there's something wrong with it, right? While you play, and I think this game especially, since it has like a really simple graphic, if it was running on even like like an entry-level PC, it would look amazing, and especially feel amazing, right? So that's my reason for hating the guts out of Nintendo, because they do so many great games like this, games that all gamers should be playing, should try at least, like, because their philosophy about just fun gameplay and world building and stuff has to be experienced by more gamers, like every gamer, if possible. It's just a pity, right? It's just a travesty, and that the only way you can experience this game is by playing it on a small console that it's not powerful enough to run even a game that looks like this, very simple and stylized, at a proper frame rate for the genre that the game represents, right? This thing just drives me crazy. I don't wanna play this game in 30 FPS. It's just a waste. It's just you can feel there's something wrong with the experience, even though the game is super fun. Anyways, it's just like you don't enjoy it like you should be enjoying it. That's the only thing. And my rant is about how Nintendo, like the Nintendo way, how Nintendo does things, how Nintendo tries to build this closed ecosystem to get people to buy games on their platform and their platforms only, and keep everybody there, and just, I don't know, it's the usual closed wall business model, right? Which I don't like. And if I talk with any Nintendo fan, with people that actually play Nintendo games a lot on Switch, they would probably tell me I'm crazy for asking Nintendo of this. But I really want to ask Nintendo to please put your games on PC. And what I'm doing, even on, I don't want to say on other consoles, because that's kind of weird. That could feel very weird, and that could effectively make the Switch almost useless, if not for portable use cases, right? But I think that's nothing wrong with putting this game, publishing this game on PC. It wouldn't make worse their business model, their console business. I don't think that would be a detriment to their console business at all, because PC gamers are not mainly don't overlap with Switch gamers, mostly, I think so. And people would probably, even if I had a Switch, my own, because I don't have a Switch, I don't own a Switch, but even if I had one, I probably would have double dipped. I would have bought this game twice, probably, because I would want it. I want to experience it on the go, but when I'm home, I want to experience it to the best that it can be, right? And that would be on a machine that's capable of running it properly. And I don't even want them to put it on Steam or whatever, because they're not they're open to giving other companies a cut of their revenues for their games, and they're not the only ones that don't want to do that. But Nintendo especially is very famous for not being very fond of giving other gaming company something, money or anything really. What I want to see is just them maybe do a PC app store or something. Do your own Steam, whatever. I don't care about having every game on PC on Steam. Yes, it's comfortable for me. It works. It's a tried and true platform that has a lot of years of development behind, so it works and stuff like that. But I would be okay if there was like just a Nintendo storefront on PC on which I could buy their games and play them on PC, whatever. So they would get all the money. And I would say that also PlayStation could do something like that. They're putting their games on Steam, but I think it hurts their butt that they have to pay something to Steam, like to get Steam a cut of their revenue, right? I know they feel bad about that, so maybe do the same thing. I would use a Sony or a Nintendo storefront on PC, whatever. If that means that I could play their games in the best way possible, I would just do it. So that's it. That's my whole thing here. This is what I wanted to talk about. Please, Nintendo, put your games on PC. Let us play your fantastic, amazing, super fun games in the best way they could be, which is not on Switch, unfortunately. That's just the way it is. Some people would say that they just want them to release a new console, but I think they will do something like a sequel to the Switch, not like a proper, like, powerful console, in my opinion, which would make sense for how they are developing games and how they're thinking about gaming as a whole. So I think it's correct for them to release basically a sequel to the Switch, a more powerful Switch or whatever. That's why it makes even more sense for them just to do a PC app and make me buy the game. I hope there's a future where these kind of things actually come true. I don't think there would be. They're just too stubborn as a company. Japanese companies are really, really stubborn in this way. They really get attached to their way of thinking and their business models and stuff like that. So I really hope that things like this will change in the future, and more gamers that have different needs and different they value different things when playing their games, are actually able to experience such a masterpiece like Tears of the Kingdom. So that's all, folks. Thank you very much for watching the video, and if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Ciao, 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 ciao.